We've got Harvey from Kansas City, another repeat viewer. Welcome back, Harvey. Anderson from Rhode Island, welcome. We've got Bill Daly from Cincinnati, Ohio. Ambit Masters, of course. I don't know who that is. We'll find out. We've got Sean from Michigan. Welcome to the broadcast. Welcome, welcome, everyone joining from around the country. It's so exciting to have you. I think it's about time that we do our live look-in here, and I'm going to switch over. We've got Dale Smith hosting a home party in Baltimore, Maryland. Let me switch over and unmute Dale, and let's hear from that home party there, Dale. How are you? Yeah. Baltimore is in the house. Welcome, Baltimore. I would love to have you introduce your group there and tell us a little bit about yourself and why you're doing this business.
I sure will. This is the Baltimore branch of the Ambit Masters team. I have my team members here, Debbie and Ernest Gales, Christine Douglas, my beautiful wife, Karen Smith, my brother, Ron Smith, and Ari Zuckerman.
Fantastic. Great to have you guys. And Dale, why are you in this business? Why are you doing this?
Well, you know, Sean, a few years ago, I came to the realization that I didn't have control over my finances. I came to that real quick after I was laid off 2 times. So it wasn't very hard to come to that conclusion. So I was introduced to Ambit at a time when I was looking for a real plan B, not just another job, but something alternative income source. And I saw it. It made sense right away. I went home and told my wife and proceeded not to sleep for weeks upon weeks, excited about it. She got involved and we hit the ground running and introduced it to everybody we knew. And we had a lot of success initially with people joining right away. We've been able to promote twice, and we've had a great ride so far. I'm looking forward to much more in the future with this company.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for hosting your party and being a part of our broadcast here this evening. Take care, everybody from Baltimore. We're going to check out and get things rolling here.
All right.
All right. We're going to check in from some new folks. We've got Monica from Indiana, Derek from Newington, Connecticut, Valerie from Rochtown, Pennsylvania, Ivan from Torrington, Connecticut, Jamie Palmer from Michigan, and Surwa from somewhere, not sure. But it's great to have everyone on the broadcast. We're going to get things rolling here. My name is Sean Cornett, national consultant, coming to you here from my office in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm so excited every week to share this opportunity because over the past 10 years, it has changed my life in more ways than I possibly have time to share here this evening. And it's actually not my broadcast this evening. I'm so excited to be able to introduce one of my good friends that I've gotten to know over the years in Ambit Energy. And one of the reasons that we've gotten to know each other so well is that we've gone on quite a number of 5-star trips together. Those are those free trips that Ambit sends us on twice a year now. And gotten to spend some great time with him and his lovely wife, Revital. And I'm a little bit jealous because he's one of the very few people that has actually won more of those 5-star trips and qualified for more of them than I have. You know, it's a fun time. It's something definitely to shoot for in the business. But, you know, Hanan Oxenhandler is a national consultant as well from Long Island, New York. He's got a long pedigree of accomplishments to share, but I'll just go over some of the highlights. He's a yellow jacket earner, which means he's earned over $1 million in the business. He's qualified for 10. He is a double-digit 5-star club qualifier, which is incredible. That's a very elite club. He's been an Ambition speaker trainer, and he is a fellow recipient of the Pacesetter Award, which means there was a year in which no one in Ambit Energy promoted more senior consultants, or I believe it, I can't remember if it's senior or senior and regional, but promoted more people to a leadership position in his organization. So I'm incredibly honored to have him with us. Please help me welcome my good friend, Hanan Oxenhandler. Hanan, are you with me, my friend?
I think I am. I mean, I see myself on the camera here, so I hope I am.
I see you, and you see you, and I hear you as well, which is most important. So the floor is yours.
Excellent, excellent. Well, Sean, I appreciate you putting this together, and I'd like to welcome you all to the broadcast here tonight. Wherever it is that you're watching this broadcast from, whether it's on your phone, in your car, or whether you're at a hotel meeting, or whether you're in somebody else's house, or just, you know what, relaxing and actually watching this broadcast in bed, you know, because that's the great thing about this. You can actually take a look at this information from literally and virtually anywhere across the globe. I'm excited to be here tonight. I'm excited to take the next couple moments and just really share with you my story and why I feel that Ambit really is, as Sean said, the best thing that has happened to us financially as well. I'm going to take you back a couple years back, October of 2007. I'm going to cheat a little bit because I see that I have my clock over here, and I'm from New York. And when I go out to speak at certain events, I tell people, listen, you know, we talk fast, but we take our time. So hopefully we'll be off this broadcast in about 40 minutes. No, don't get nervous. Don't get nervous. We'll wrap this up unless Sean just cuts me off. But I live on Long Island, New York, a town called Cedarhurst, New York, with my wife, Revital, beautiful wife, Revital. We've been married now for almost 16 years. My son, Yair, my son, Daniel, my son, Yaniv. I did that in reverse. My daughter, Shira, and our new baby, almost 2 years old now, Jonathan, which we adore and love all of them. But back in October of 2007, we only had 3 kids. So when you get excited about Ambit, it seems to be that people start having more kids here. But I was part of the real estate business for almost 11 years at the time, when somebody came up to me randomly and handed me a flyer near one of our locations in Queens, New York, where I was standing, and asked me, who do I pay my electric bill to, and if I want to pay less for it. You know, I really didn't pay too much attention to what he had to say. And I came across this flyer a couple weeks later, and I was curious as to what this whole thing was about, saving money on my energy bill. I noticed the website address on the bottom of that flyer, and I went online and actually took a look at a business presentation similar to what you saw here tonight and what was shared with you. I was completely blown away by the concept of what I saw with an opportunity to earn a significant amount of money. Why? Well, for one very simple reason, because of what you saw. It's electricity, it's natural gas. Everybody has it, they have to use it, they have to pay for it. And I saw a way that I can share the profit with those utility companies and make money along the way. Completely blew my mind, but here's what I did. The first big mistake is I went home and I tried to explain this to my wife. She was very skeptical initially, and then, you know, she really thought that I'm going to become an electrician. And she said to me, listen, you're not changing your profession. We're going to focus on the real estate business, which was seriously collapsing at the time. Nevertheless, on November 1st of 2007, despite, and again, love my wife dearly, despite her feeling about starting this business, I went ahead and started this on November 1st of 2007, really worked this part-time, about 3 to 5 hours a week. And fast forward about a year into the business, when we were saw what was going on in the real estate business and realized what was going on with our Ambit business and saw the potential, we decided to completely disconnect from our real estate business and focus on Ambit full-time. It's been now about 7.5 years now full-time. Started working up this business, been fortunate to have promoted to the highest level on the compensation plan, had the opportunity to become what we know as the Ambit Curious George Millionaire Jacket Wearers. That's what my kids call me because of the color yellow. You know, it wasn't our favorite color at first, but when we realized what it signifies, obviously we accepted it and we wear it graciously anywhere that we go. You know, even to the beach with my bathing suit, because it signifies just a milestone accomplishment. You know, it has changed our lives in many ways. I'm a full-time father, full-time husband. We get up with our kids. Well, we actually get up when they get up, but we have the opportunity to see them off to school, to be home with them when they come home from school, and really do what we need to do when we need to do it without having that issue of a boss knocking on our heads every day, or the strain of owning a business that has so much demand from you. Financially, it's put us into a debt-free category, and we're just so blessed to have had the opportunity to have been presented with this almost now 9 years ago. The information that you saw here tonight, a lot of numbers and figures that you saw on the screen in front of you, and when you first see it the first time, it's going to confuse you. And I don't expect you to understand this the first time. I certainly didn't. I just was part of the system, and I kept on running with it and really just asking for advice, what I need to do as I was moving along building this business. So don't worry about the figures. Don't worry about, you know, how the compensation plan works. It's a proven fact that it does. But I want to give you some 5 key facts really to be able to put this into a whole close-up picture for you to understand why this will possibly work for you if you decide to join and put some time into it. You need to understand that this business is about really seeing the overall picture, what this can do for you down the road in the future. This is not a get-rich-quick type of business. A lot of people are going to look at this and say, hey, it's one of these network marketing businesses. It's multi-level marketing, whatever structure or shapes you want to call it. I was that type of person at the beginning, and I really didn't have an interest in taking a look at anything that had to do with network marketing, because I always knew of companies that if you sell stuff and buy stuff and sell stuff and buy stuff month after month, you're going to make money. With Ambit, it's completely different. Understand that this is based on a service, not a product. There's nothing to sell to people. There's nothing to ask them to buy every single month. They have to buy electricity, whether they want to or not. You know, coming from the real estate business, houses that are in foreclosure, and I'm sure you have some of those around your neighborhood today, there is still electricity running in those homes. Somebody's paying for those bills or not, but the power is still on. It's not a lotion or a pill or a vitamin or a juice. And don't get me wrong, great companies out there, but I don't want to become a salesperson. I want to be able to help somebody save money on something that they cannot live without, do it one time, and that's it. Now, the key with Ambit is that you do not have to quit your business or shut down your business or quit your job. You're going to start this on a part-time basis. Listen, there are people that are working this a couple extra hours a week, maybe a couple extra hours a day, a couple extra hours a month, whatever time you have to devote to this, that's what's going to dictate your success. Now, I'm not telling you that if you work this an hour a week, you're not going to become successful. It's a matter of what you're going to do during that hour that will allow you to become successful. We do two very simple things, as you saw on the presentation. We help a few people that we know, love, and trust, of family members, brothers, sisters, neighbors, aunts, uncles, coworkers, save money on a bill that, quite frankly, you know, they can't live without. And on the other hand, and that's why you're invited to take a look at the broadcast tonight, help others do the same. That's what we do. Help people save money and help people make money. So if you find a couple extra minutes a day that you can just simply share this opportunity with some people, have them take a look at a short video similar to what you saw here today, that's all we do. Get some of their questions answered, and we start building up your business. But if you start working on your fortune, which I truly believe is Ambit, part-time, while you're still working full-time on your job, you can turn your part-time Ambit Energy business into a fortune, full-time income, and probably figure out later on down the road what to do with that job that's really holding you back, not allowing you to buy back time, not allowing you to fulfill what you want to in your life. Now, understand how lucrative this compensation plan is. All we're simply doing is getting paid on an electric and or gas bill, depends on the market that you're in and where the customers are from, on a bill that people can't live without. All we're simply doing is sharing the profit with those former monopoly companies. This is super exciting. Think about it. When was the last time that your local utility company gave you an opportunity to share the profit of your neighbors or your family members paying their electric or gas bills every single month? That's super exciting to me. But the most important thing about this business is the timing. You've all heard this, being at the right place at the right time, certainly with the right company. I want to share you this map with you, and I hope you guys can see it. This is the map of the United States as various markets are being deregulated. Now, I'm going to tell you not all markets are going to be deregulated. But right now, take a look at the map, various phases of states that are in different phases of deregulation. And then I want you to take a look at the map below right over here. Talking to you about Ambit Energy, a 10-year-old company in parts of 16 states, over $1.5 billion in revenue, only 3% market share, well over 1 million customers, and we're just getting started. You see, there are folks from New York State who are joining my team who've never heard about Ambit, and we've been in New York for over 9 years. There are folks in Texas that are joining the business as consultants who've never heard of Ambit, and we've been there for over 10 years. I need you to understand how important and crucial this timing is. You have to make that decision. The system is proven to work. Why? Well, if you look at the Success from Home magazine that's on display right behind me over here, this is a monthly publication that features, every single month, it features one of the best network marketing companies that you can, pretty much work your business from home. Ambit is one of the only companies that's ever been featured for 6 consecutive years in Success from Home publication. November issue right now, 2016, is on the newsstands. And when you look at the one, for instance, from over here from 2013, where there were about 21, 22 Ambit millionaires wearing these yellow jackets or more, now when you look at the 2016 issue, there's over 43 individuals wearing these jackets. It just shows you that the system has proven to work. We got yellow jackets, we got purple jackets, there are charcoal jackets and blue jackets and black jackets, so there's no doubt that the system is proven to work. The only question is, will it work for you? I know it will. The only question is, how much time and effort do you want to put into this? Understanding that it's not get rich overnight, but it's make money within time. And can you turn this into $1 million income for you? Absolutely yes. So what I would encourage you to do right now is The people that are around you, the people that invited you to watch this broadcast, get back with them and get your Ambit business up and started right away. Let me put this into perspective for you real quick. $75 is the cost for you to start your Ambit Energy business. Folks, there's no business that you can start in the free world enterprise today that costs that kind of money. Maybe add a couple more zeros to it. I mean, just for me to lease my real estate office cost me, I don't even want to tell some folks so that they don't fall off their bed watching this broadcast how much it costs. $75 to start, plus the $24.95 for you to run your website. It's $100, $99.95, whatever your local taxes are. Let's call it $101. If you join today, pay that $101, and you enroll yourself as a customer and find 2 more customers, a total of 3 customers outside of Texas. In Texas, it's 2 customers. We'll talk about that in the next broadcast, but 3 customers outside of Texas. By next week, you get your first check for $100. You just made your investment back. Everything after that is pure profit. There's no excuse about not making money with Ambit. There's only 2 people that are going to fail in this business. The ones that start and quit too soon, or the ones that just simply don't start. So I'm going to have you grade yourself, and with that, I'm going to go ahead and end because I don't want to hold you too much longer. You're either an A, a B, or a C. One of you is watching the broadcast right now. You know, the C type of person is the one who, it's just not for you. And we understand that this business is not for everybody. We do hope that you have electricity or natural gas in your house and you'd like to save some money. So surely go ahead and become an Ambit customer. Free to become a customer, get a free hotel voucher, earn some travel points, and have the opportunity to get free energy. We do appreciate your time, so thank you so much for coming out and spending these past few minutes with us. The B type of people, the ones that they know that they want to build this business, they're just not sure how successful they're going to be at it. So if you have additional questions, go ahead, get them answered, get those questions asked. We'll answer all those questions for you with the people that are surrounding you, and then make that decision. You want to get more information, more literature, that's all fine. We'll share this information with you. The A type of people, quite frankly, top of the hour, they want this broadcast to be over so we can go ahead and help you get started right away. Not taking advantage of an opportunity like this, I personally believe, is a huge financial mistake. You just never know where this might take you. I was excited to be here with you tonight. I hope that I was able to really just summarize this for you. Wherever it is that you're watching this from, whoever it is that invited you out to take a look at this, thank them, because regardless if it's for you or not, they're doing what they need to do, which is to share, as far as I'm concerned, the best kept secret out there for a free business, I should say, in the free world enterprise, to start a business and go out there and really earn back your financial independence. So thank you so much for being with us here tonight on the broadcast, and I'm going to go ahead and shout this or do whatever it is that I need to do to get it right back to our host, national consultant, Sean Cornett.